Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo August 29, 2022. These days, the Sun's transit of your resources sector encourages you to attend to your practical affairs, pulling up a desire for some predictability in your life. On the other hand, Venus in your sign encourages you to express yourself and enjoy a more spontaneous approach to your life. Of course, these different drives can sometimes clash, as you may see more clearly in the first half of today. A symptom of discontent may be a sudden craving or impulsive choices that should probably be tamed. However, there can be small but significant breakthroughs happening, and you gravitate to activities that feed your desire to feel connected to the world around you. Others' input might clarify your own position, even if you're not in agreement simply gets you thinking. The celestial lineup today is quite harmonious, but you may find that it is just a little too genteel for your taste. However, it would be a good time to really get to know how you feel about someone special or how they feel about you. Although feelings can be turned on and off like a tap in your case, you may still find out something very interesting today. Set the tone. As a mutable water sign, you tend to be rather easygoing. But this may lead to people-pleasing and a lack of boundaries. Use the moon in Leo to do a reset so that colleagues do not walk all over you. Luna is critical and somewhat demanding in Leo, as it knows its worth. So, this energy is perfect for you to stress the importance of your boundaries, expectations, and standards with your professional commitments. Setting the tone can allow you to become more respected in your professional commitments. While the Sun continues to keep the solar spotlight on your income situation and matters until leaving your income sector next week, on the other side of the financial fence there is a need to have your antennas up but your mind and your options open ahead of the moon's return to your financial sector tomorrow. It is the full moon this will create that, while more focused on money matters, will give both sides of the financial fence a boost. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood you will be too. You're bursting with new ideas and can hardly wait for some outlet to express them. It's a great time to pick up new art supplies and play with them. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. You are not one to take obstacles as a reason to back down or give up. But it's important to recognize when you are dealing with heavy pressures so that you can give yourself a little TLC when needed. You enjoy pressure to a certain extent, but it can wear on us all, and we need to call on our creativity to bring that sparkle back into our daily lives when it has worn thin. Consider giving yourself a massage as a special treat. Any fears you have concerning financial security may become pronounced on this day. The effects of this vibration can emphasize your need for a sense of solidity, and if there has been any upheaval in your life lately, it'll be harder to handle it. Strive to keep things in perspective. Chances are you've been through similar transitions and made it through fine. Remind yourself of this. You can make it through again. Just put your best efforts forward and everything else will fall into place. Even though your birthday month has been and gone, Venus returned to Leo 9 days ago and Jupiter and Neptune have just aligned here. Mars' return today is what you have been waiting for. While new doors have been opening for months now until Mars wrapped up his current 2-year Mars cycle, you not only had one eye on the rear-view mirror but little gas in your tank. That all changes today, as Mars not only returns to fuel your passions, drive, competitive and warrior spirit, but to exploit Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion's final weeks in your sign. Just hours after the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your relationship sector today, something that over the last few days have seen it clash with all 3 planets in Leo, Mars joins them. Returning after the moon is gone means that it won't clash with Mars, but the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos arrives just as this has exposed what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. The Leo moon soars through the sky this morning, amping up our charm and intuition. We should all be feeling a little pep in our step, and our minds will be very active. Leo energy can be a bit overstimulating for some, so be sure to check in with your breath throughout the day and take a time out when you need one. The stars shine brightly in the communication realm as the moon opposes Mercury this morning. This aspect helps us feel confident in our knowledge and achievements and ready to share information with the world. Your social media accounts will be on fire, so be sure to post a flattering pic. Communication will be at a peak all day, which could cause some burnout as we near the evening. A gentle connection between Uranus and the moon could cause a little bit of mental wonkiness, but we'll still feel driven to chat with others and check social media. Do yourself a favor and unplug sometime after nightfall. If the social media activity, texting and general chattiness goes too late into the evening, you might end up with a touch of insomnia. That beautiful brain of yours will still be active and hungry for information, though, so put on a nature documentary before bed to help lull you to sleep. The cosmic weather is quiet today until afternoon, when the moon opposes Mercury in Virgo, provoking irrational thought. We are especially sensitive as the moon transits Leo. Certain ideas make sense to us on a conceptual level that we have trouble expressing logically. But that won't stop us from trying. The problem is that when we attempt to communicate our sentiments, we polarize our feeling state and our intellect. This can lead to unease, confusion, or analysis paralysis, as we mix up facts and potential fiction. Our interactions with others get scrambled. We become frustrated that our conversation partner doesn't get what we're trying to say. We will be much better off processing our thoughts through a creative medium now. By sharing our feelings through music or writing, our ideas remain open to interpretation. Others can then connect with us emotionally by bearing witness instead of sharing a reciprocal dialogue. In the evening, the moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprises. Too much weight today has been placed on trying to rationalize our circumstances. At this time, something happens to shock us out of this expectation. We realize that we have been taking things too seriously, that life is baffling, and that we should enjoy the ride. Our intuition and instincts harmonize. We come to sudden realizations that reshape how we relate with others. We could also learn new information, receive unexpected news, or experience a synchronicity that bears special significance. The stress of the day rolls off our backs as we throw up our hands and submit to the universe's grand plan.